Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
They keep it with Henry on first down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. Draw play. This is Henry. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
It looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on 3rd down. Out of the gun, Tannehill. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Myles Garrett gets in there to drop him for a loss of 13 yards, and it's also 4th down now. They are going for it. It's Tannehill. He's got a man complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7.
Makes it 3rd and...
From the gun, here's Tannehill. Escaping the pressure right. He may try and run for this. Tannehill able to take off and pick up the 1st as well.
Teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a 1st down.
First down carry for Henry. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid game.
Wilson credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Browns.
Now the first carry for Darrington Evans. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
That's a very nice game there. Confidence-building run. Love the execution up front, and the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Derrick Henry. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
He was taken down.
2nd and 4. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
With no score.
On 2nd down, here's Henry. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the 1st down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
The Titans on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal.
I know the game's changed. A lot of people would say it's evolved. Look, I'm a little bit Neanderthal, okay? I love this. No exotic formations, no misdirection.
And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Taking it in from 4 yards out as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Well, they weren't messing around. Offense gets ready to take over the football. 1st and 10. They begin with Henry. Broke a tackle, but not much room there ultimately. Just up past the 25 and no further.
He was
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They'll run with Henry. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the 1st down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the 1st. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
For a Tennessee Titan.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Henry. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. And on the stop there, Andrew Sendejo.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
On 2nd down now, it's Henry. And this is going to be a Titans 1st down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. And a reminder, folks, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report coming up shortly. The coach with us, as always, as he will start to look ahead to Super Bowl 53. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
He's going to take off with it. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
Offensively, they liked their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it and run time, and he picks up a 1st down.
On 1st down, Tannehill. That's going to be caught. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. Trying to punch it in with Henry. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line.
He was
It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal. From the 2 now, second and goal. They'll give Henry another shot. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
It's third down and goal to go.
Here's Henry. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Derrick Henry as the first half is winding down. And the Titans find a way to stretch their lead.
CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. A little jet sweep to start the drive. And some room to roam now. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
First play of the drive, a first down run. Well, that sets you up for whichever way you want to go. Do you come right back and run the football again because you've got them on their heels? Or do you play chess match with them, break tendency, and go to action and go for the big shot?
And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line.
He's brought down at the 40.
B.J. Goodson there on the tackle. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll run it again with Henry. And here now is spin. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
On first down, Henry. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Now a timeout being called as there's an injured Titan down on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. A toss right to Henry. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. And now they're in the hurry up.
At the 36-yard line.
Trying a little razzle-dazzle on 3rd and short. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. Field goal would have been a decent length at 55 yards. They keep the kicking unit on the sideline. They're going for it. They'll run. It's Henry. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it. But in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. This is Henry. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
The 23-yard line.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They'll try the air now with Tannehill. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Jonnu Smith, the tight end, is intended receiver. And it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the
2nd and 10. Tannehill once more. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete. 1 quarter remains until we crown the AFC champion. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have him looking at 3rd and 10. Flush to his right. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Tannehill sack.
Myles Garrett able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
Brings up fourth down.
Here we go on fourth. Tannehill.
He'll look downfield for Humphreys.
And this is going to be incomplete. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail. Well, their defense did the job. They got the turnover on downs. Now what can the offense do as they take possession? They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
Well, part of why that play works is because the defense has to freeze because they don't know whether he's going to hand it off or keep it himself. And this time, how about that sleight of hand there? Gives it to his wideout, and that indecision defensively, boy, it hurt him in a big way.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll run the jet sweep with Brown. Able to power through. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 38.
On 2nd down, it's Henry.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them.
And now he lost the football. Tannehill loses it. But it looked like the Titans were able to recover, and indeed they will keep possession of the ball. When that ball popped free, we could hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone of the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on him.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Again, it's Henry. 9 yards on the play there, and it'll set him up 1st and goal.
I've got an idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go to the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to be given a whole lot of credit to the running game and the offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offensive line, yes, carrying the ball has been key, but those guys up front, they've made a lot of space. They'll try and run for it with Henry. He gets it forward for 4, maybe 5, but the flags fly, and this one could be coming back. So some holding over on the left side of that O-line.
And I know for the guys trying to move those big defensive people, they'd love for them to stay in one spot, but they move around so quick and so fast that sometimes you just have to grab them.
And the Titans are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. It's a nice run there. Gets them down to the 6-yard line.
At the 6-yard line. A gain of 11.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd and goal now as they look to add a few more points here onto their total. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Well, their defense did the job. They got the turnover on downs. Now what can the offense do as they take possession? They'll try and choose some clock with Henry. Some extra space following the display of power. Down just inside the 45. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. They'll keep it on the ground. Henry. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because We've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. Flushed out right. He can run for it, and he will. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Throwing now, Tannehill uncorks one for Davis, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get...
The Titans are AFC champions. Thanks for watching, everybody, and good night. And that will do it for this one. For Charles Davis, myself, and the entire crew, will see you in 2 weeks at the Super Bowl.